Have you ever pondered how much you truly know about the LGBTQ community? Welcome to a journey that's going to push boundaries and challenge what you think you know. Over the next 10 minutes, we'll be exploring 15 mind-blowing facts about the LGBTQ community. Some of these facts might shake up your current understanding, while others might reinforce what you already believe. No matter what, we promise it's going to be an enlightening journey. So, are you ready to dive into these intriguing facts? Fact number 15 might surprise you. In the global scheme of things, did you know that approximately 1 in every 16 people identifies as being part of the LGBTQ community? That's right. This translates to about 450 million people worldwide. That's more than the entire population of the United States. Imagine that. Now let's dive into fact number 14. This one takes us back in time. The first gay rights organization was established way back in 1897 in Germany by a physician named Magnus Hirschfeld. The organization, known as the Scientific Humanitarian Committee, aimed to advocate for social recognition of LGBTQ individuals and to repeal laws against homosexuality, a revolutionary act in a time where acceptance was not the norm. Moving on to fact number 13, it's about a significant cultural shift. The first ever Pride Parade took place in June 1970, a year after the infamous Stonewall riots in New York City. These parades have since evolved into global events, celebrated in every corner of the world, from Sydney to Sao Paulo, showcasing the strength, diversity, and resilience of the LGBTQ community. So we've journeyed from the global landscape to historical milestones and cultural shifts, each fact shedding light on the rich tapestry of the LGBTQ community. Moving on to fact number 12, brace yourself for another surprise. Fact number 12 is a game changer. Let's talk about the LGBTQ representation in media. Did you know that as of 2024, only 12% of characters on primetime television are identified as LGBTQ? While this might seem like a small percentage, consider this. It's a substantial leap from the less than 2% representation we saw just 2 decades ago. This increased visibility not only reflects societal progress, but also helps to normalize and celebrate diverse identities. Moving on to fact number 11, let's shift our focus to politics. It's no secret that politics is a tough arena, but that hasn't stopped LGBTQ individuals from stepping up to the plate. In fact, in the last decade, there has been an 88% increase in openly LGBTQ politicians serving in office globally. This increase in representation is crucial as it helps ensure that LGBTQ rights are recognized and protected. Finally, for fact number 10, we dive into the world of sports. Many of us are familiar with the challenges athletes face, but for LGBTQ athletes, these challenges often multiply. Despite this, numerous LGBTQ athletes have risen to prominence and broken records in their respective fields. They serve as powerful role models, demonstrating that sexual orientation and gender identity do not define one's capabilities or achievements. Stay tuned as we delve into single-digit territory with fact number 9. Here we go with fact number 9. In the realm of scientific findings, did you know that homosexuality is not exclusive to humans? Yes, it's a fact. Over 1,500 animal species have been observed displaying same-sex behaviors, from birds to mammals, highlighting that diversity in sexual orientation is a natural part of life on Earth. Moving on to fact number 8. This one's about social attitudes. A fascinating shift has been noticed over the past few decades. In the late 70s, only about a quarter of Americans believed that same-sex relationships should be accepted. But by the turn of the 21st century, this figure had risen to over half. Nowadays, acceptance has become even more widespread, with recent surveys showing that almost 3/4 of Americans believe in equality for all, regardless of sexual orientation. And now, fact number 7. This one's about legislation and rights. Despite the increasing social acceptance, there are still 72 countries around the world where homosexuality is considered illegal. A sobering reminder that although we've come a long way, there is still much work to be done. So, there we have it, facts 9 through 7. A blend of biology, social change, and the ongoing fight for equality. Are you ready for the top 6 facts? Hold on to your seats. We're now at fact number 6, and it's a big one. The LGBTQ community has significantly contributed to our arts and culture. From the vibrant canvases of Frida Kahlo to the poignant prose of Virginia Woolf, the world has been enriched by the creative expressions of countless LGBTQ artists. Their works have not only beautified our world, but have also been instrumental in bringing about social and political change, breaking down barriers, and fostering understanding and acceptance. Moving on to fact number 5. There are many notable LGBTQ figures who have left indelible marks on history. Alan Turing, for instance, a gay man, was a pioneering computer scientist and a war hero who played a vital role in breaking the Enigma code during World War II. His work laid the foundation for modern computing. Yet despite his contributions, he faced criminal prosecution for his sexual orientation. His story underscores the struggles that many LGBTQ individuals have endured in their pursuit of equality and acceptance. And here we are at fact number 4. The LGBTQ community, despite the challenges it has faced, has remained resilient, pushing for representation and rights. It has been the driving force behind landmark decisions like the decriminalization of homosexuality and the legalization of same-sex marriage. These milestones have not come easily. They are the result of tireless advocacy, courage, and determination. As we approach the top 3 facts, expect the unexpected. We have arrived at the top 3 facts, starting with number 3. It's hard to ignore the legal battles fought and won by the LGBTQ community. One of the most groundbreaking was the Supreme Court case in June 2015, Obergefell versus Hodges. This case was a monumental step forward, ensuring that same-sex marriage was recognized and protected in all 50 states. It was a landmark decision that affirmed the love, commitment, and equality of countless couples across the nation. Moving on to fact number 2. It's impossible to overlook the influence and power of activism within the LGBTQ community. Activism has been a driving force behind the progress we've seen over the years. From the Stonewall riots of 1969, often considered the birth of the modern LGBTQ rights movement, to the annual pride parades that take place worldwide, these demonstrations of unity, courage, and resilience have been instrumental in challenging societal norms and pushing for change. They've brought visibility to the community, created safe spaces, and have been a beacon of hope and acceptance for many. Finally, we reach the number 1 fact. The strides in equality and acceptance for the LGBTQ community have been remarkable. While there is still work to be done, the progress made is worth celebrating. From increased representation in media and politics to the introduction of inclusive policies in workplaces and schools, society has made significant strides towards acceptance. More than ever, individuals are feeling empowered to express their true selves openly. It's a testament to the power of acceptance and the strength of the human spirit. And there you have it, the number 1 fact about the LGBTQ community. But our exploration doesn't end here. So there we have the top 15 mind-blowing facts about the LGBTQ community. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned today. We've taken a journey through history, culture, and human rights, all woven through the vibrant tapestry of the LGBTQ community. From the fascinating fact that the rainbow flag, an iconic symbol of pride, was first flown in 1978, to the revelation that the LGBTQ community represents approximately 5% of the world's population, we've seen how diverse and far-reaching this community truly is. We've delved into the rich, yet often overlooked history of LGBTQ figures who've shaped our world. We've also been reminded of the ongoing struggles for equality, but equally, how much progress has been made. We learned that it's not just humans who have diverse sexual orientations and gender identities. Over 1,500 animal species also exhibit similar behavior, underscoring that diversity is indeed a natural part of life. The incredible fact that same-sex marriage is now recognized in 29 countries highlights the strides humanity has made towards acceptance and equality. But there's still a long way to go. These facts are not just trivia. They help us understand the experiences and contributions of the LGBTQ community. They remind us that every individual is unique, deserving of respect and acceptance. Knowledge is the first step to understanding. Keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, every fact we learn brings us closer to a more inclusive world.